How are you, my friends? So tonight I'm gonna make some arroz con pollo, and to do that I'm using a whole chicken. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to demonstrate how to butcher a whole chicken. It's a pretty cool thing to do. You can save a lot of money butchering up your own and making your own parts, and it's really not that complicated. So let's get into it. So this is a 4 pound chicken, about 4 pounds. It's an air chilled chicken. Bell and Evans is the most popular one. This is a Trader Joe's, but the air chilled, it's not soaked in water and bloated with like 8 or 10% water. So it's you're getting more real meat. So, but let's get into it. Pretty simple. So first thing you want to do is you want to grab your chicken legs and you want to pop out the legs right from the carcass. You'll actually feel the bone pop out. Okay, so that's step one. I'm gonna turn it over, and now going to the back of the chicken, you can actually see the line, and you can feel it. We're just gonna cut right along the back of the bird, and we're gonna cut out. Now, our bone is popped out already, so we don't have to worry about disconnecting it. And that's basically it. Clean it up a little on the other side. That's our first leg. Okay, nice and simple. And we're not cutting through bone here, we're just cutting through meat. So that's the first leg. And then we're gonna split that into the thigh and the drumstick in a minute. Okay, but let's get our second one. So just gonna repeat the process. I'm gonna start from the other side here. And again, you're just gonna follow the back. Our bone has been popped out already, so we don't have to worry about that. And that is our second cut. Okay, pretty simple. Just gonna clean it up on the other side a little bit. And okay, so those are our two. That's gonna turn into 4 pieces. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of some of this fat here. Some of the neck meat. Okay, so the other step, we're gonna do the wings. Okay, so first what you wanna do, just pull it back. Let's expose that bone. Cut this side and that side. And it should just come right off, just like that. Okay, and I lost that little lip of meat there. So you really want to get that little lip of meat. So, yeah, okay, let's try it again on this side. And then go in on this side, and on the top, at the joint, so expose that joint. Okay, there we go. Pop the bone out now. Try to cut around to get that meat, that little butterfly there. And there we got that was a better cut than the first one. Okay, next we're gonna do the breast. So we're gonna turn it over. So basically just feel where the breastbone pops out, and you're gonna use that as your guide. Good sharp knife. I'm just using an 8-inch chef's knife here. And just work right along that, and that will be your guide. Just cut along into the back. And what you're gonna do, you'll cut through some of the smaller bones at the back of the chicken. That's okay. They're small enough where they're not really gonna dull your knife or do any damage. And that's it. You just basically follow the back of the chicken, and I'm gonna cut through all the back bones. And that's our first breast. Okay, so that's a chicken breast. A little bit of bone there. Pull that out. And, okay, so that's one breast, and we're just gonna repeat the process on the other side. I feel my breastbone there. I'm gonna use that as my guide. And just basically just cut up alongside of that snug. Try to get off as much of the breast meat as you can. And that is basically it. Okay, clean that and that's our second breast, okay? So let me see if you guys can see this now. So we have one breast. I'm gonna cut that in half. That's the other breast, okay? We have our two wings. Now this part, this is an important piece. This is the back of the chicken, and this is a beautiful thing for making chicken stock with. The other thing I'm gonna use is these wing tips. Just cut them right off, and they're great for making, for stock. They give it that sort of gelatinous thickness. So we take these two, we're gonna put them with the back, and we're gonna set that aside and freeze it for future use in a beautiful chicken stock. But that's basically it. So the other thing, one more step, we're now gonna separate our drumsticks, and you just really go into the joint and it'll come apart very easily. That's the drumstick, and that's our thigh. Okay, so we have, and let me get the other one. Again, you just go right into the joint, and they come apart very easily as long as you're in the right spot, right there. And that's basically it. Okay, so here you have it. We have two drumsticks, two thighs, two breasts, and two wings. And that is how you butcher up a chicken.